How do both of these teams activate their stars?
Here we go.
I think for 100
Got
Thieves,
100 Thieves on Bind.
giving as much information
Now we get 100 Thieves on Corrode. We've got their two best maps.
Him and Austin are both.
But EG are feeling it. They picked the Corrode.
On seek and destroy missions. But Evil Geniuses,
Would have been third map, but they wanted to maybe get that win early. Is the only way I can
pivot in through mid.
say is their thought process.
Two agents that want to take forward lines for information in Chamber and Yoru, and two scan initiators that give all the intel in the world to 100 Thieves. It'll be a very hard half for EG to call.
Yeah, and you're already seeing it play out, just like you were saying. I mean, you've got the dart that's already scanned all the way down bottom mid. Both the Yoru and the Chamber took aggressive lines down that spot.
And it's interesting that 100 Thieves are anticipating an A finish here. 4 players on this side of the map. But Evil Geniuses and typical EG
passive pressure on
have
this
not
one.
committed
Smoke
anywhere
to
just yet. Now a smoke comes
off
in.
the
It's
front of
time for
mid.
Ye to re-clear a
We're
bit of
taking
this mid
aggro
space
control after.
off of what
We're
he
pivoted
finds.
ready. We're ready for an
That's how
A
we do
split.
call this.
The only problem is
And in poetic
there's
fashion,
4
it is
people
Cryo
here from
waiting on
100
the other
Thieves.
side. El Diablo on the
Wait, it's a 3-person
Couple
fake
headhunter
into a
bullets. The first one
2-person
goes
walk
just
over
off the
towards
mark,
B.
and Cryo
Okay.
wins the first duel.
Cryo brought a few friends to the fight. It's unfair. Now Evil Geniuses walk straight into Xander. First kill goes
Definitely might work with that kill. They started to move, but then the trip's giving them early info.
Cryo is still there, lying in wait. Cash tries to hold the line a bit. Does well to
Yeah,
get
and the
that
problem
forward.
was that
That's the spot
Cryo
on
getting
the
that kill at
ground.
middle meant that he TP'd away, and then he was just here for the
hovering
fast
over
rotate.
EG have made a bit of a mess of this round.
Big play from Cryo, by the way.
up to B main.
I don't think they're going to expect him here.
He hears everything trampling forward. Like
Take it all back.
Clip runs dry, gets his 1-3 on the round. EU cleans it up. The pistol for 100 Thieves.
Concerns already for EG, just the pistol. But after how much of a stomp that first map was, that can't feel good.
What is it that stood out to you? Why do you feel like there are concerns already?
Well, I'm looking at this map, and Evil Geniuses had no real commit anywhere. This was a round where, like you said, they're planning for Ye to pop off, send him out on a little mission.
I actually don't know what they're doing.
Fair.
And that's kind of what you were highlighting here.
And because Ye dies in mid when they're playing 2 players towards
that's
A,
a
2
lot
towards
of-
B, that's why
lot
it
of
looks
regens.
so strange. They're just both trying to walk into the site, see if they can find anything.
A lot of regens on this one.
Already spamming that aggro line into B.
Rare one.
Yeah, early Ares on the map. Not so common you see that rifle, but on Corrode it deals a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, he's looking for just any pixel, anyone to overstep, and EU's playing with fire there.
This map is very likely going to come down to the opening fights EG are able to find with their fighters. And if they were coming in, the prep against 100 Thieves is the opening fights.
Nicely
went
done from
horribly
100 Thieves,
versus
look.
G2, so this should be a
We
map and a
got
play style that works
Baydai.
nicely.
Oh
for
my
EG.
goodness, all 3 bits of
Hasn't
Vito
been
within the
case
first
so
5
far on
seconds.
either map.
Baydai, Prowler, Deeper Prowler.
Geniuses are all A, sure. But
We
there's
have
a
4
whole lot of
info so they
threat
can
on
have a
the other
4-person
side.
stack
You can
here.
only dash your way through so much. EU lights up the kill feed. 3 on the round, but Ye gets 3 of his own.
How has he done that? Out of nowhere.
He's up G. He's upgraded to the Guardian as well. Kess is going to arrive late to the party.
30 seconds left.
But Doug, Kess was on fire.
I gotta see
on
that.
Mind.
I gotta see
This
that
kid
POV, man. How's he getting all
so good
3?
at times.
Yeah, but does it carry over? Does the success he found on Bind?
My goodness, man.
A thrifty round win off the backs of Ye.
Dude,
one is
surely
Round 2
he
is
should be
Ye.
on chamber
It's
every
already
map. I say it every
started.
single
Team
time.
up here.
Let's watch this.
A tied scoreline, 100 Thieves in shambles.
I just don't get what the argument is for the other way
Both of
anymore.
these stars looking to put on a show, and we're going to take a look at that from Ye's POV one more time.
Ah, for God's sake, look at that
Yeah,
third
that
kill,
last
bro.
one was gross. Cryo had or Austin had nowhere to go
Oof.
there, but on to Cryo.
The entire crowd.
Snaps his head back.
The scan assist from Nature on the second kill too. Critical to that.
Pacey here. The shock to push Kess off that line, but Ye's still, or excuse me, Cryo's still there.
And only 3 bullets on the headhunter.
Oh, can Ye do it again? He's triple-faced here, and Ye's alone.
EU's gonna have a dart as well. I think to try and combo with this next smoke.
You saw it refreshed.
Yeah, drone goes out over towards B. That's pretty much the
There's
go
flash,
on this.
immediately TPs away.
Cryo's
Meanwhile,
trying to
Cryo
do
taking
one
that
better.
fight, walking away on top.
And 100 Thieves have stayed alive on site. So they have 4 players
Guys,
again.
think about
Every
it.
single mid-round, it's 100 Thieves.
You literally
with the
can't
jump
crouch
on
and
EG.
survive there.
But this time, EG have a lot more time. Still have Supa hanging around in mid. See what
It's
he
so
can open
funny.
up.
They also have such a massive
There's so many like just new map things that you
which
see from
ultimately was
teams.
insignificant in the previous
Just a bit of
round, but,
time.
you know,
Time
Corrode
needed.
doesn't have any headhunter bullets.
Had to use all of those back in B main.
Teleport's ready.
But still, the sheer bodies.
Oh
100 Thieves
boy,
are bringing to
the
this mid
flash
fight
from
could be enough.
Xander's ready.
Will that be enough
Oh,
to
probably
overwhelm?
got
I
killed
don't
just
think so.
before he
The
used
gun
flash.
difference on full
That could have
display.
gone
good
literally
movement out of
just
Icy as
half
well.
a second on that.
30 seconds left.
Holds his
That's a
teammates
completely
back.
different
Now
round.
He can be the late lurk into mid. Cut off the rotates.
It's another good example of like whoever comes up with a plan.
Yes, cutting up that angle as best as he
They
can.
just needed to get info mid.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Icy with 3 as EG take the lead.
So already these early rounds are a great preview of what this half is going to be. Evil Geniuses taking a lot of slow rounds. It'll be these opening fights, you know, one pick with a chamber that'll give a team an advantage. But then, in the calm of the mid rounds, that's where 100 Thieves have to choose. Are they going to hard lean into a site? They've done that a few times, put 3-4 players on one side of the map and stop EG from getting out of the chokes. Or here, on the light buy, go for the
Big buy
re-clears to
rounds.
flush out lurks, to flush out the
There's a
rotates
muff
through
in here,
mid.
what the hell?
100 Thieves' challenge in their calling is going to be constantly to mix up those different ideas.
Well, that's already A dealt with. And Asuna falls shortly thereafter. The Hunter's Fury trying to cause a little bit more chaos.
Look
And
at
it's Kess who gets the kill.
Just beastly holding his own out in the open with the Odin. Icy down to 32
He's done
HP,
so much
Supa on
damage of
50.
it.
EG a little battered and bruised. But still with eyes set on A.
Cryo just jiggling this line.
Is there anything to cover the cross?
Not just yet. A drone perhaps will
Made the 2 low HPs.
Cryo
Ooh,
scurrying.
ooh.
What?
Supa with 3. And now the site is theirs.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness, man. Still super winnable, by the way, right now for Xander.
Oh, don't give up on him now. You gotta will him past the finish line. Supa's 19 HP. But do they let him off the leash? Do they let him go hunt?
Oh, they're pushing. That's criminal, man. That's criminal.
Punch back.
That's absolutely criminal. Dude,
No ace.
who's
for
observing,
you.
man? That's criminal as well. Moving off the 1 here.
Xander scolding the crowd. Potter can't believe it. I can't either.
Riot Games Arena with head in hands.
Oh, God.
And you can see it on their faces. That one hurts. That's the one that got away. And so just like that, we're tied at 2 apiece. Already 10 seconds into the next round. The Paranoia and the Dark Cryo gets the best of EA.
Oh, God.
100 Thieves
This,
digging their heels in.
following
The
that
middle of
as
the map
well.
is theirs.
Supa though, the difference maker for Evil Geniuses.
Okay.
Has given Evil Geniuses a chance to get back in the round. Icy's still in mid, and it's him anticipating this refight from 100 Thieves.
A triple face on the other side, though.
He'll be the backbreaker right here.
1 kill found. Position given away. 100 Thieves should be wise to it. And Icy swings into his
Such
death.
another big round on this one. EU has all.
So Supa once more finds himself in a late round on 50 HP. The lasers, Nature's just dodging
Dude,
around
he
him.
Fancy footwork
just
out from
dodged
him.
it. As they dodged it and
That's
the
a
plant,
massive
it like
test they
just missed.
solved. One they just passed.
This is a pit 100 Thieves have seen in the prep against EG. This is what they need to be ready for on this fight to re-clear in. Supa likes to play on the left pocket of this. Nobody left on site.
And they should know that. EU and Cryo forced to forge their way through this pit. A tap of the spike is just a threat.
He's low.
He is so low, but the shock's just not connecting both times. And now the dart.
Last player standing.
Spam comes
Yeah,
through,
it's
Cryo
just
dead.
too much
EU's
time on that as
tucktail,
well.
He's getting out.
EG played that very well. Maybe I'd have to watch the. Wait, he
The
went
two
down as
survivors
well.
from Evil Geniuses just clutched up that
Wait, he
round
went down
massively.
as well.
Supa and Nature both finding lurks. to open up the A site.
And maybe they had to get out of there once they got their
I think too,
picks at the
Icy
beginning.
getting this kill.
One enemy
Just taking an
remaining.
extra body away from
Yo, you and
clearing
Cryo
the
were
pit.
actually beating him so hard. Do you see that?
But it worked. It worked beautifully for EG.
Big timeout. Dude, let me quickly watch the 1v3,
So what
man.
feels
We
like
gotta...
is, similar, if memory
I feel like
serves me right,
Prius is getting
similar
away
timing
with doing
to
a
the first
madness
map.
there. No one's speaking
Coaches
about it.
throw the brakes on it right after 5 rounds to get involved in the conversation, this time at the hands of Zix, at the hands of 100 Thieves.
And you heard Mimi, if you're sticking around for the analyst desk segment, talking about
What round was the
listening on
1v3
comms, or the
on?
micro details, those slight switch-ups that Zix is giving his team. We've seen a few times 100 Thieves go for these mid-re-clears. We've also seen 100 Thieves just drop to the lurks as well, so these are certainly going to be front of mind for 100 Thieves.
Round
And back
4.
on bind, the
Alright, guys, we gotta be
adjustment against
talking
EG's
about this,
lurks
surely.
often was doubling up into the space where EG had just found
Mate.
success. You think about Hookah towards
Why
that
is he
B-side
on
bind,
Superman
sending in
here?
Cryo to bait for Asuna. 100 Thieves
It's a
may have ideas
1v3.
to do similar plans around a main or around Link. Trying to avoid falling into these lurks again.
Because of the
although, of course,
ace?
on this, it will
Oh,
just be
he's
the
so
eco.
noob-pilled, bro. Don't tell me it's because of the ace. That's so noob-pilled, bro. That's painful as hell.
We've seen a couple of thrifties, and so I'm not inclined to fully throw this
Oh,
round
it's
away.
because of the ace. You guys are right. That makes me feel
Cryo
worse
has 6
about it.
headhunter bullets as well.
I'd rather it was just an
Couple of shares.
innocent mistake.
I actually think 100 Thieves won more thrifties versus G2 than they won rifle rounds.
Okay.
I'm genuinely, they won multiple. They actually won multiple.
And so yeah, maybe that's the win con here.
Dude, that hurts, man. It hurts.
Yay, with the ult
That one
to
hurts.
take this mid fight.
The last time 100 Thieves were on the light buy, remember, they grouped up 4 players in the mid-round for this fight around the wall, and, well, that's anticipated with just some spam on through the smoke.
Okay, if they give up this mid fight and try to rotate back into B, look at where they've inserted Cryo.
All the way forward.
And he's got a TP to get out.
He's been good.
6 bullets.
But how good? He's got to get
He's
more
the-
than
he's
one.
literally
If
the
he's gotta
only
get a
one
shot at
with
this, they're
a-
all gonna triple face. It doesn't
Yeah, I was
even
gonna say,
connect.
he's the only one with
Splits
a
up
gun
ranks.
here.
Yeah,
He might just take
always
longer.
jump that first line, break the crosshair, speed up into the site. Icy prepping the wall. And here they go.
That's
That's
nice,
5
though.
players. The Haunt and Cryo.
Ooh, one more bullet.
But Cryo gets his 2.
Did incredible.
Now with the blistering pace out onto the site, they try to scale. And they hunt him down.
Spike down.
Osno got a pick from heaven.
Icy's
That
popped
was a
his
nice
ult.
shot on the clone there.
Seconds left, Doug.
Oh, they're so weak. And Icy get the last one. Xander trying to cover around the box, and he can't.
All right, big round coming up. It's
That
a
was a
big round
round of
coming up
Haunts
here.
there. Almost living in the back of 100 Thieves.
EG have a
lines.
lot of
5 players
rounds.
get pinged in main.
A lot of rounds for attack.
Cryo gets the 2 kills, but the second Haunt out of EG goes unbroken. That's what allows those extra players scaling into the site to continue forward. Icy as well, doing a bit of bullying there with the lasers. So here comes the reset. 100 Thieves with an operator for Cryo.
And one for
1v1.
EA.
Odin, op, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they can't buy next.
knows he
1,
has that
2, 3, they
middle
can't buy
angle to
next.
work with.
Huge rounds.
And the rest of the team trying to show all these shots, I think, to make EG expect, even with the money for the op to be bought, that the op would be surely posted probably in B main, if you look at the map right now.
That smoke will obfuscate his view, at least for the time being.
Drone goes in. It's a huge bait.
Clears just enough.
Little bait and switch.
Oh boy. That's Icy heating up. Cryo picks up the stick.
Whoa.
Pick him apart.
How?
Icy got a
Doesn't land.
second kill
He
there.
got a second.
And that operator means nothing. Now EG can split into the A site. Look where Kess is. Stuck back in pocket.
They might already be saving.
Kess can't save. He's got to fight.
Does he have anywhere to go? Does he have anything he can do?
Ooh,
Gets his
it's
one.
fast.
Well done. But yay, on the swing. And now Xander's left with a tough decision. Do you dare try to fight this?
He clutched up in this spot before, Doug.
But it's essentially a 1v4. Cryo's not even in
Dude,
the
this
play.
is getting too many rounds.
He just needs one guy to swing
Way
into
too
him.
many
He
rounds.
might be biting off more than he could chew, though.
Now with the smoke, he's given himself a pathway back into the site.
Xander, you sneaky little devil. What can you find? Icy jumps away, the paranoia invested. Trying to push the pace a little bit more. Derek, best some assassination saw. Now Cryo's stuck in an awkward spot. Tried committing into the retake.
Couldn't even
drops
save the
op
guns
forward.
also.
That's a disaster.
Force him down to
Xander
another
Payne and Cryo
eco.
to try
Most
to play
likely a
out that round.
6-2.
And now the op is gone, as you mentioned. There's no more money to buy that back up. There's no money to buy anything for Under Thieves.
It's almost out of control.
You can see the clear timing of Icy. That second kill, very nice, by the way. But he gets that kill onto the player in the
This
corner
is not a
before
CT-sided
that
map.
smoke
Mate,
goes down in
just because
mid.
you probably won like
So there
8
was no
rounds in your
opportunity
ranked
for the trade to
doesn't
come in.
mean that it's not
Cryo couldn't
a
do anything there.
defense-sided map. I promise you it's a defense-sided
So
map.
the villain showing signs of life after the disaster that was Bind. Up 3 rounds here. And a broken bye for 100 Thieves.
Can I read? Wait, what did he say?
Counting up these rounds on attack 2 spells doom for 100 Thieves, because I truly believe EG are way
Oh, he
better
said,
on
is
defense
this
than they are
not?
attack on
Okay,
this
okay,
map.
okay. I give you
They
that.
proved that
I
versus
give you that.
G2.
I take it all back. I
So what's
apologize.
the magic number here?
I'm too snappy
I don't know
today,
if there
man.
is one. I think 100 Thieves are going to have to
too
prove that they
snappy.
can break EG's defense, because 5 to me already would have been enough for EG.
Poor Cha.
And 6 after an eco.
Yeah, I
That's
apologize.
just a cherry on top.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
The trip cleared, and you instantly see
Grumpy?
Evil Genius
Yeah,
start
dude,
to
I'm just
rotate back
grumpy
towards his
now.
fight.
This just
Cryo's
happens
been
with
here
age.
before. Trigger, discipline, snaps.
Spike down B.
This time, EG are a bit lazy on the jump clear. It's a jump peek and then swings behind it instead of the jump across into the open with people coming in right on through. Good enough that there is the trade there. Be worthwhile for EG. Although C100 Thieves creeping back into the space, there's potential to reclaim a gun and now to start getting the stack over into the A site. If EG take too much longer, there'll be 3 members of 100 Thieves.
3
ready for
members
this one.
with smoke
A
as
lighter
well.
buy, which has meant nothing in this series.
Dude,
so
Xander has
far.
another smoke he
But
can
these
give him.
angles are pretty close. As 100 Thieves bunker into the A site, the Sheriff could still do work.
Austin has got a really aggro line. No TP to get away with, if I'm not mistaken. Well, better late than never. Cash joins
Ooh,
us.
lovely, lovely bait on this one.
The rookie, 10 seconds
Well, it's
left.
probably my fault for saying it's going to be 6-2 as well.
Cannot.
Can't do anything right at the moment.
100 Thieves continue to step forward.
A lot of guns they can pick
after
up
the
here.
fights
Good
go
money.
down. EG are always walking away from it. They have this macro read against EG. So it puts them into these positions where even on the light guns, they have more than enough players in the spot. There's no one behind Icy. He's running around like a madman. Where's the second player swinging in? EG are getting lost in the details. So Potter will slam the brakes.
Again, if you are just joining us, if you are just tuning in, let me remind you of the stakes for Evil Geniuses.
Hit me.
You have to win this map to keep your year alive. You're down 1-0 already against 100 Thieves. You're going to have to put together a lower bracket run to get to top 3 just to make champs. There is no more backs against the ropes than this.
And you recall this
EG
situation
are
back
the
in
just-
stage 1
the
where
speed
EG against
default here.
G2 were 2 rounds away from winning that series.
Right.
It's been too many
Being
rounds
able
where they've
go
had to clear
Toronto. If they go
they've had to
Toronto,
late clear
the
a
extra points
chamber
and
off of
whatnot,
the B
they're
angle.
probably already qualified for Paris at this point. This wouldn't even matter.
Surely they be default.
2 rounds was the difference then. And already on Corrode, on this map that could end their year, think of the 2 rounds that have slipped away. There, and anti-eco.
Maybe? A little
Back
Soviet
before when
there?
Supa, when everyone in
Not
here was
even.
cheering for Supa's ace, Xander 1v3s them. Yes, they're leading. Yes, they're leading now. But if the momentum starts to spin out of control, all of a sudden this will start weighing on them in the critical moments.
It's thin ice they stand on. Just 2 rounds. An early dog and an aggro line for Asuna. A main.
Take flight.
Austin actually backs away while our chambers set up in B main.
It's an op on one side. But EA does not
Big
have
jaw
the
the
same
middle.
luxury.
Omen Flash missed everyone.
Meanwhile, the mid is lost from the defense.
Dude, every time.
Asuna again falling. Cass fills in. 2 found.
And Ye best cryo in main. Evil Geniuses,
Yeah,
they
but no
lose the fight
spank.
in MiG hugely, but Ye is still alive.
But they also
Alright,
lost.
dude.
Ye gets his one.
This guy's
He used
such
that
a beast of
1v2.
ADS, man.
60 HP.
My
No
goodness.
shot. Ye gets 3. EG gets a 6.
100 Thieves is a lot of money still, though, because obviously they picked up a lot into the round before this. 6 though, 6 on attack is just should be enough anyway.
With Cryo first in the one-on-one in main. And as you said, that spike was stranded down in mid. Cass had done nice work, but the hard clear just sits down Cryo.
And so into the next we go. A strong buy from both sides. Nature and Derek both.
It's a recoverable half. They can do it. Especially with this one. They have to win this though.
Force in A main, 2 players up there initially. Always falling back.
Dude, 100 Thieves mid fight hasn't been great.
Not wanting to fall victim to Supa's lurks in this space again. Looking to mid Doug. Our Chambers.
But is it because Asuna should have got 2 kills? Kinda.
No ops on either
Probably should have had the first kill each time.
BA is fairly passive right now. After hearing this drone find nothing, that's when he may want to step forward with his team.
Icy swung behind it too. They're trying to put a lot of pressure on Cryo, but they don't check him.
It's back and forth. It's non-stop here.
Okay, they spot 2 over towards A main as well, same time with that ult. Yeah, I mean, they've seen literally all 4 right now. Okay, that's a nice Omen flash. If they were actually going to be fighting this as well, that was sick.
Holds them at bay.
EG are stalling out here. And now the Nightfall. Supa on the swing. Supa gets 2. That shock is going to hurt.
Oh my god, it got the spike as well. Superman got another. No way, bro. No way. Dude, we're probably going for that, man. 7? 7 so much.
In these critical rounds. In these moments where 100 Thieves destroy.
How did they not hold that?
We're talking
that needs to be studied a little.
Because of the Overworld. Then a paranoia cuts off all the players coming in Link. So this pinch into the A site, it's Supa on his own. He gets those 2 kills, turns back to Link to deal with the flank coming in. That is a 1v5 round from Supa effectively.
I feel like this smoke is wrecking them.
You need in a spot like this. Cryo pops his ult. Unchallenged on the B line.
Our EG really about
casual,
to
thank you for the 11 months, man. Thank you so much.
Seen. Always with some attention into mid, some fakes towards B. This time,
Who else did you welcome?
It is into Cass.
They've got Nature's ult. They have Icy's ult.
And it's the perfect read because 100 Thieves have been leaving Cass here alone, over committing into the mid space. Now with just a single smoke, EG can creep out behind it and get ready to pop.
And remember, Cass does not have a TP. He does not have a way to get out. He's on an island. And it's another mess off the flash. Hospital on the swing. Nicely done. Icy disposed of.
It's just that hero rifle on Asuna.
Yeah, but there's personnel here,
man. You have a weird one with the spike on its own.
They've invested the 100 Fury.
Dude, it's the only rounds they win Ecos.
Derek and Nature have to hold the line, have to try to stand strong to avoid a Thrifty.
And look at Cryo stepping into Link, just barely misses the timing there. And Nature needs to plant the spike. He's taking his time with it.
Nature committing to the plant. Spike goes down, 2v2. And Cryo on the lurk, on the prowl, on the hunt. That shot's not gonna connect. It all has to be Cryo. A vintage chamber moment in a spot like this. Tagged by the drone. Forced to take a step back, and now the second set of utility. Once again, position betrayed. Cryo on the tap. The shock will connect. Just narrowly missing. Derek on that wide swing gets EG to 8.
You heard it, 2022, Cryo, I'll raise you, LCQ. Derek taking the round there for Evil Geniuses. And that one
Night Journey, thank you so much for the 10 months.
Like
I appreciate it, tier 1, thanks so much.
On an eco, but I think a good trade out of Yang. And then this 2-player push into spawn. Running away from Cryo.
You got that shit, gang. Save it for the next round.
That's what kept us together.
EG showing confidence.
Who dat boys with the prime as well. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I appreciate the prime as well.
Last round and
Desp/Bacon. I'll read that in the halftime. That's a good one.
And Icy's Neon hanging outside of B. Now, Icy knows that so often Cryo is stepping up onto that off angle in B main. I think that's what the intent is for a late reclear to be on that
Sakura,
side.
thank you so much as well.
Mid
Sakura.
is really where the battlefield is going to be drawn.
Thank you, the Prime, Sakura. Say Sakura, right?
Drone
Instead of
does not tag
Sakura?
anyone.
Yeah.
And Cryo takes the line.
Thank you, the
Tucked
Prime.
in the
Thank you, thank you.
Covered by the smoke. On the
Ooh,
swing,
little
Cryo
leg shot.
press, yay.
But this blows up the round for EG. It's just like the pistol round where they needed a kill in mid to play the macro of
Right.
the round.
Is 3
for them,
enough?
this time B is open. It's just a trip on this
Ooh.
site if they act quickly.
Remember, they have Nature's ult, they have Icy's ult too.
And Supa's trying to lurk. That's just a repeat of bind. Cass besting Supa.
Oh, and all the tools that they had are starting to
that
fall
all ripped.
apart.
It's a huge ult. All
Yeah,
these players are
it worked pretty
so
sick
tight in
with the
corner.
info they got him.
Into mid. But it only nets them the single kill.
Nature pushing forward with the spike. Icy pops his ult. Palpatine fingers looking for a target. And he will continue to scale and spawn. 2 found, takes a step back, throws it in reverse. And wisely so. Tucks up in heaven on the other side of the smoke. This crossfire could be a disaster. The haunt still cleared in the face of the flash. Nature down. A 2v4 as EG try to white knuckle onto the site, try to hang on. Icy gets 2. 2 more to find. And time is running short. What can he do? Not
4?
enough. 100 Gs will take it to 4.
4's still not enough, but with a
So
pistol and a
it's
bonus,
EU
you
at
can
the end
believe.
To try and keep things relatively in contention. A messy round all over.
Remember, it was a 9-3 half on Bind. 8-4 here on Corrode.
Just the other way on EG's map pick. But this second half is going to get harder and harder for 100 Thieves. They've got tape to play off of. They know what to expect, but this is an uphill
where was the
battle
stat?
to try and take this in 2.
Can they solve it? Can they figure it out? If they
Okay,
want to best EG right now, they
Des
will
came in
have
with
to.
this
We'll see you
stat.
guys on the
He
other side of the break.
says, EG in this split are 3-1, 3 wins, 1 loss when playing Chamber. And they're 2 wins, 6 losses without the Chamber. If you, the percentages on that one aren't great. No, that's not a direct comparison. That's not great. But does that include the Derek Chamber? That would include the Derek Chamber. For sure. That includes a Derek Chamber, yeah. So what I'm hearing is Yay plays Perma Sky. Yeah, you nailed it. Insanely C9 pilled. Oh god, Imi's still here. Hey, Imi, why are you question marking it like it was a flame? I flamed you 4 times. I haven't flamed you 4 times today. I haven't flamed you 4 times today. I reckon. I think 3 of them. I think 3 of them were mistaken as flames, and I reckon 1 was probably a legit flame.
To take us to the decider. And 100 Thieves have a really massive problem. Maybe it's
So,
longer, Christy.
no, I told you
That will
you'd be back to
figuring out a
streaming
way
in
to
2 months.
EG's defense and breaking Yay in
Half the
particular.
champs, dude.
He has been so
Half the
lights out
champs.
on the defense side of this map.
You guys took that out of
Salt playing
context.
up into the mains. The
It's
Sheriff
crazy
are up in
behavior.
hand. So 100 Thieves splitting things up initially.
That's not what you
By
said.
Hunt.
Dude, there's VODs.
Seen
VODs
early
exist. Go
breakdown.
watch the VOD.
And it will be Cryo solo playing up into mid, but a dart sends him packing.
You guys actually just misinterpreted it and just added your own
He's the one
timeline.
they have to solve. That paranoia is so good. Oh my gosh, that paranoia is so good. Double dink.
But the problem is Yay can't really play off of it. Too far away from the fight.
Yeah, but think about how much damage has been dealt. Xander, Cass, Asuna. They're so weak.
It's so
Yay,
much
maybe on the
damage.
stage is welcome, but
It's so
deals
much damage.
He's done enough.
Up in numbers. The attack has the spike, and they've slipped
The
net.
gaslight is crazy.
They
Yeah,
have so
from
many
you
options
guys,
here.
you're
They can
right.
fully go into spawn. They can go all the way up B.
Surely not.
And they have no bloody idea.
EG, you can see, are confused. Maybe these players went back towards mid. Maybe they're hiding away in main. This is
But
awkward.
this could be a mess because Cryo's already decided.
Oh, no. Wait, he's coming back?
Yeah.
I mean, EU is now onto the
Okay.
site. He realizes nobody's home. It is a giant
Not
game
bad.
of chicken.
30 seconds left.
Playing around one another.
Mind games.
And a shell game to boot. Where will they be? Where's the spike headed?
Look at that trip all the way back and spawn. Now EU here to cut off rotates.
Oh my goodness.
Cannot
They just
overcommit here.
came
He
from here.
cannot swing too far.
Patience.
Trigger discipline. He spots it.
Incredible.
Two foul. Tries to get the last.
You did great though. You did great, man.
So it's Icy and Cryo in a 1v1.
21, 22 HP apiece.
As the spike ticks away, all of the onus, all of the pressure is on Icy. Cryo wins out the duel. 100 Thieves get the
We
pistol.
can, we can believe. I think
What
they
a
probably need to win some kind of
wild
bonus. Or at the very
The
least, the
mind
buy round
game's
after.
coming into it all. But really, it is EU.
Dude, what a big play from
Having an
EU this was.
absolute heater of a day. Finding that moment
It's,
to slip into mid.
it's an
to read
incredibly
through the
well
sight, to
played
call his teammate back into
2v3.
him. It's just the mag of the classic that stops him from mopping up the entirety of EG.
Ye's decision there to, I'm taking all of you down with me. Was exactly what they needed to do, but it just wasn't enough.
But it's winning this pistol that has now given 100 Thieves a real chance. Good spam shot there early on in mid. It is interesting to watch how Ye's positioned himself in these early rounds, because there's two main ways EG call this half. One of them, which they used against G2 to perfection, is to have Ye always challenging in mains. The other is for much more mid fighting. I don't think that's going to help him. Austin will teleport away.
Dude,
But right now,
he's
the
already
early
got his
conditioning
ult.
for
Yeah,
EG is
someone
to
else
show
spawned.
the mid fights, and I think 100 Thieves have identified the mains are weak, and when they're not running into Ye immediately, they can just run over the site.
Right. And of course, it is Ye who's the last one standing in the round. And 100 Thieves have been let off the leash. You take a look at the minimap, no stone will go unturned.
The worst possible timing, Xander reminding him too.
No one needs to armor
Checking out the
rebuy.
buy. 100 Thieves
So you got the regen armor as well.
fairly invested in the last one, so it will be a true bonus for them into this next. I think EU had a nice dart here initially that he himself actually played off of. Yeah, it does get the tag. Nature was just slow enough to collect on that. Asuna
Just.
jumping, getting kills while in the air
Just
moment.
slow enough.
Classic,
Never
classic
seen-
stuff.
Never seen that before.
But we've seen it like 18 times,
Didn't know he had that in him.
minimum. Okay,
17-9 for EU.
wish I could be that willfully ignorant.
There's a bit of bite
Cat
behind this
kitty,
mark for
cat
100 Thieves.
kitty,
You take a
cat.
look at
Wow,
buy.
with
Yeah, it's
the
regen armor on
prime.
all
Thank
of
you for
them,
the
but
23 months.
2 rifles and an Ares.
Thank you for doing that.
And EU has a Hunter's Fury because of the multi-kills he's found.
Right.
So,
Okay, B main
Derek
default.
is-
Get the orb.
a bit weaker towards the A side.
Over
Has a trip
towards
for
A,
some
ready to
protection
hit.
pocket, and of course, Ye can always move over.
Ooh,
Ye
looked like they had
continuing to
done a
play
little bit of
A-Link
homework,
3
but the shock
rounds in a row.
dismissed, right?
But now that Kess has worked himself out of Prowlers, it is way harder to deal with Ye, and this will be something EG is very mindful of. Once those 2 Prowlers are gone, all of a sudden you can challenge much more forward lines. Ye fills back into the space,
He's not going to get a
Recon
fight.
in
At
Sovo.
least not mid.
but a 5 hit into A is tough, unless
Whoa, that's a
this
nice
opening kill goes their
Whoa,
way.
that's sick.
Hunter's Fury!
Derek TP's away.
That's the first time I've seen that.
Likes
It's
to
really
fight
cool.
another day. Meanwhile, Ye, who is fighting on holding that midline, falls.
And 2 players trying to come in through Link now in Icy and
30
Nature.
seconds left.
They could just be
Oh
choked away
man, he
here. Rasta fighting
absolutely
back.
wrecked
This
him,
is a
and he's
disaster
clearing
for
all
EG.
of spawn.
This is a round they're favored in.
If 100 Thieves convert the bonus, this would be a mess. Icy looking to equalize as best as he can, and EU decapitates him.
Well, you know that bonus we were speaking about? It's actually happened.
EG
Dude,
has
this is
overcommitted
that was a cool
back
hit
to
though.
mid.
That was a really cool hit.
Thieves will be putting more bodies into there, perhaps. Assuming they could find a fight, but here, I don't think Ye saw Xander because that Hunter's Fury is in his face.
Yeah,
it's like a
right. Yeah,
half-second flashbang.
Good shit. I hit this guy with the bug movement here.
Ultimately, it's that
Looking
kill,
stressed.
truly, I think, that takes the round for 100 Thieves.
Standing ahead.
so EG will likely concede here, and 100 Thieves will likely get to 8. But there is a stinger in the hands of Icy. And Ye has a full load of Hunter bullets.
Ultimately, well, Nature taken down to nothing there. Ultimately, this round is just, can 100 Thieves figure out that it's a B stack and walk A?
Right.
If yes, round over. If not, round maybe over, but...
And look, they should know. They just got the flash out from Derek, and you know there was a swing on the other side of it.
Well, right now, Cryo is in front of this smoke. EG just put down bot mid. They've got 4 players trying to walk back in.
Oh man, he could really
and clear
farm them
this.
here.
And even EU holding this line, he's going to spot everything.
Gives all the information over to Cryo to play with.
This 1-2 punch might be too much.
Very nice. Good tempered, measured anti-eco setup from 100 Thieves.
Deploying drone.
Oh my.
That's close.
Okay,
see
good
decides
upgrade,
to
but he
close
spotted
the gap.
he spotted an extra one earlier, so they
100
do.
Thieves get this kill from Asuna, so chances are starting to dwindle away. Especially with this site free for the taking.
Oh, you can get spammed plotting here. Oh god, I
But
see.
Ye,
I see.
It's a big butt.
yes. 8 headhunter bullets. Light armor. Tucked on the other side of the smoke. Asuna waiting for the swing. It's almost like he knows it's there. Derek, meanwhile, he's the one who
what
lights
the
things
hell
up.
is
He's the
going
one who
on?
causes problems.
What the hell is going on?
Snatch this thing back. Xander has to 1v3 and he cannot.
What? How's Derek got a double here as well?
And then who else but Ye to close it out? Boy, they needed that.
In a state of disbelief.
Can you ban Prius? Might be the next step, man. We took away his VIP.
Show me what happened. Derek just waiting for the forward fight from 100 Thieves. Ooh. The reset
Not the
there
best little swing from
to
those
hit
two,
Cass
though.
on the second shot. Very nice. But also an issue of order for 100 Thieves. If the first player's jumping, second player swinging,
He did not
they
enjoy
always
what
get
he
the
just
trade.
saw.
Might not even lose one.
Yeah, he
I
gets
see
his
nothing
ult
out.
out. Let's start looking at money.
Back towards A right now.
There's no point in looking at the money. Everyone's money is great.
Double upping because Ye has the ultimate as
Actually
well.
saying that,
And it is Ye who's going to be tested B.
these two would get a little wrecked on the reset.
Here's the dog. Asuna pops the ult. It's a recon mission.
It would probably be a low buy, but
Oh, look down.
He didn't see him.
Look down.
But the drone did. The drone tagged him. He has to TP out. They're even investing the paranoia to clear the site.
They've got to know where Ye is. Good flash sends him into the open and waiting arms of Xander.
Dangerous game you play here. How far up do you scale?
Well, the retake is going to be awful. Icy's got an operator. Nature's got an Odin, and he's not even positioned
his
to
site
get
hit
good
was
spam.
nice though.
Super doesn't even have
As
armor.
much as that was really
They don't have
funny.
any ults to try to take this site back.
I don't
His
like
site
this
hit.
at all from EG.
That's nice.
Losing Ye just ruins everything, especially with the forward posting. 100 Thieves have an elbow.
He's going to creep forward and get a kill. Of course he is. Counter spam, not going to find anything. Derek drops down. That's the
okay.
key. That's the call.
Yeah, and we did
It's
speak
a
about
save.
the fact that two of them
Luckily for EG,
get wrecked a little bit from the reset, but these saving extra 1,000
But that round was
up to the 4 can for
so
sure
odd.
drop.
just the pace 100 Thieves were willing to play with. And always fighting into elbow. That's now 2 rounds in a row. They've really seized that space. Played on forward. This time it ends up punishing the rotates coming in through spawn. And of course, Ye getting dropped out of heaven. Sort of removes any chances EG have.
4 of the last 5 going the way of 100 Thieves.
I'm
A
out.
bonus, probably the most painful of the
Potter's
bunch.
getting involved.
100%. And I think it's a testament, as EG call a timeout, of 100 Thieves committing so many ults into these big swing rounds. You think of that bonus or EU, because he got that online for the round, commits it with the side hit, not even when they were already in a numbers advantage, just uses that, expecting his teammates to be able to play off it.
Right.
And then there as well, having
We're China
the
finals? Nah, we're
dimensional
just
drift
going to
from
do
Asuna, full clears the site.
EMEA in Americas.
I do wonder now if EG coming out of the timeout, because again, to go back to the early conditioning of where Ye's going to play. Is it mid or is it the mains? He's been doing so much of the mid. If finally we'll see him start to contest more forward space like he did when he was playing on this map previously. Because I think if you were allowed to just have him play one main, get on that forward line, that's what gives EG so much information to do with what they please on the rest of the map. That was a signature piece of their success when they beat G2 on the map. Especially the work they were able to do towards B main, which we've seen none of so far.
Literally none of. You're absolutely right.
And on the one hand, you want to not be so predictable. Don't always play your best card because that's what 100 Thieves are going to have all the prep on. But on the other, you do want to still show those looks. So,
and honestly, they were so dynamic. I don't think they were telegraphed.
So Ye in a bit of a different spot as again, Supa baits for him on B.
They are threatening a lot of aggression B, but it's a fake. Between the C's, between the I, between everything dumped their way.
EG clear with bodies over towards B really early, huh?
But now with this pressure, this is when you start to see in B main, all of a sudden, Ye get more forward on the line. And that can cause EG to start shifting back. Supa goes to mid. So now you can send Icy towards A where there's 2 players to hold this hit.
All 5 here though. And those
big
numbers do not add up for the defense. Icy plays an aggressive line. Pops in, gets his kill, and then gets out.
The old back into spawn though dealt with by Derek. And he's trying to run for the hills. He gets away just barely.
By the skin of his teeth, EU gonna get tested here. 2 from the defense waiting on the other
Still
side.
nothing to stop this plant.
Nature on the spam, Supa close by. EU with so much threat. So much pressure. Who makes the first mistake? Who makes the first misstep? EU tagged up, but finds safe passage, gets across.
Baited in the swing by getting tagged and end up spamming them back. The shock's gonna kill. Whoa.
Almost wins it onto Nature. The second one connects. EG still in a position to secure this, though, to make something out of this. A 2v2, 10 seconds left. They've got to get the spike down. And Ye's up, might secure the deal. It's the rookie again in a position for 100 Thieves to have to deliver, but there's no shot.
Hey, nicely handed from EG on this one. Still a lot of money from 100 Thieves.
Hit the brakes for a little bit too long into elbow. And even
the re-clear over towards B was pretty nice from them. I think they started to realize this is fake pressure.
It is Derek and Spawn. Both by turning
Felt
around
a little weird from 100 Thieves for how they were playing some of this, but
as well as just keeping those players locked into elbow. Derek gets this kill, then falls back into spawn.
The Omenal.
And once this pause comes,
Surely the Omenal has to be more of a towards spawn.
Scouting out elbow, still seeing there's 2 players there, getting this final wrap to secure the round.
It just feels incredibly risky, the Omenal.
Into the next we go. Icy has ult, Ye has an op. Meanwhile, EU with the Hunter's Fury, 21 and 12 so far for him.
Don't forget, all of those rotates from EG, Icy being there for the first kill, it was due to the forward posting of Ye.
This is such a big round. At 8-10.
I love the confidence with which Icy's playing.
2 people from 100 Thieves that can't buy next, 3 people for EG.
Risks. And he's been rewarded so far, has not been burned.
But now not so much support behind him.
100 Thieves should
Derek
win
back
this.
in mid.
Look at the odds.
Evil geniuses letting Icy sit up here alone while the rest of the team hides away on site. Even Ye is completely back in a corner. Has the info of his trip.
Right, and a tether, or a
They
TP
keep going A as well.
needed to get out.
Yeah, and of course can call in Icy quickly on the rotates. Now that we're down to 50 seconds on the clock, you see EG want to stop playing for mid as the smokes come down. You can't recycle that. It's time to stack back towards A and fight together, Ye and Icy in tandem.
I'm surprised they're not sending more. A dart a little shallow. He's gonna have this line.
Oh my god, he's so fast with that. With the kill and then the TP.
30 seconds.
Bro's actually a chamber savant, man.
Back by the paranoia.
And Icy's still stuck on site. Players around him closing in.
Looking for any room to breathe. He doesn't get tagged.
The ult didn't hit Icy. Oh boy. Oh, what a shot that was from Cryo though.
Fury's too much. Cryo there as well. And with just over 10 seconds left, they commit to getting the spike down on the site. A 2v2 as Supa forges forward. The jump spot. Supa daring the swing. That high-low might be too much, but can he deliver once more?
Man, 39 HP survives on this one, and that should be the map.
He remembers his
That
stolen
should
ace when
be the
Xander
map.
lined up all of his teammates. This time it's him.
The lineup
stealing the round
redemption,
back
yeah.
for EG.
The Red Bull clutches EG get to 11.
These rounds are ridiculous, man.
We're gonna take a look at that one more time.
First of all, that. My honest reaction.
Me when I see that too.
And then here, Supa waits for the pause in the bullets. Knows he has that slight half second. Oh my gosh. To come back in before the spray control resets for you. My honest reaction.
A chorus of cheers from the EG camp. And now a little bit of silence. An opportunity to catch our breaths. An opportunity for things to settle. EG up 3.
Breathe. Might be your last chance in this one.
Squeeze out a buy.
What's the call from Tony on the other side of that timeout?
Dude,
What
the
do
buy is
Hunter
pretty
Thieves
good
have
with the
drawn
plant in
up?
the end. It's
I
cryo.
think my concern would be that Hunter
Using
Thieves
his
have been
ult.
getting into these huge time pressure rounds again and again.
Yeah, 1000%.
And also have been shifting back into A
Dude,
the
how,
last
man?
couple
The
of
money
rounds.
was so low.
Starting to set that
Dropped.
expectation in the minds of EG. We haven't really seen them get into mid and not go through Link. We haven't seen that mid to B idea. We've seen more aggressive lurks.
Lagra hit and Ye's ahead of it.
Well, they know where the op is.
Wisely clears him out though. You could tell what the idea was there. But it's sniffed out.
This is nice from Ye though.
Early drone out of nature.
Insta pivot over towards middle.
Thieves aren't really giving them
Doesn't really
any
stick around
options
with
to
the ult there
rotate away
anyway.
From this A site. They just want to hit it with 5 without any ults to play with.
Thrifties.
That's just
have
A
been in
simulator.
abundance. Icy playing on a knife's edge.
I mean, he dodged away, hit on sight in the last round, but there was no pressure through yard. It's the same again here.
And this is not a super broken buy here.
I
There's a
love
lot
that,
of front
man.
behind this.
Flash on the side with the fade eye.
Patience out from the paranoia. Icy pops the
He
ult.
should be dead though
Looking
from the
for the
Odin,
challenge.
really.
Xander closes the walls
mean-
in. Icy had nowhere to go.
Yeah, this time that pressure
Dude,
comes
EG.
in on his
I'll tell you
flank.
what though, I
Icy
get
falls,
the
and
I
EG
get
have
100
no
V's
headway
spamming
back
A all the
into
time.
site.
They play A so weird.
They have Nature's ult. They have Supas, and that's going to
But every single time they have mid control, so like a
Nature
retake
can't
is
really ult. He's on his
doable.
own into mid, so unless he gets Supa to hold his back, unless he gets some kind of information, he'd just be a sitting duck.
He's repositioned.
Here
And
it
there it
comes.
is. Hunter Fury out,
Damn, really?
daring the swing. 100 Thieves
Disaster.
standing strong. Derek's 12 HP is not going to be enough. Nature has to save.
Why
And now that's a complete fumble of a retake. And the Hunter's Fury
I just don't think at
out of the
8-11
equation.
that should be happening, but
The
it's
op
all
gone.
good.
The Hunter's Fury gone.
That was good. But the difference is Icy drops this time. If Icy can stay alive on the site, well, all of a sudden, Hunter Thieves
You
have no
guys
way
got
to
the
play spike.
receipt?
They have to hit those
The
freezes.
quote
All of a
is
sudden,
you'll
the time
be
control
back to streaming
becomes a
soon.
concern.
Yeah, dude.
This time
That's
Paranoid
fine,
catches him.
Bacon.
Xander is the guy who
What's the
stopped him first
definition
and then
of
gets the
soon?
flank.
Yeah, I think
Let's
the other
find out.
question that needs to
Is there
be
a
asked
time
is,
frame on this guy?
should Icy
In my
continue to
books.
play tuck?
I jumped his Sova ult and then
2
he
weeks?
it off, and I
That's
jumped
not a
off.
thing, dude.
I think the issue is probably that he slipped into the same exact position. Initially, he had changed his line.
Right.
And then got a little concerned because no one was helping him. I think the real issue is no one's helping him. He needs someone else to get in front of smokes and guard a shoulder.
There's a lot of here. A lot of presence here.
Just exec central. This time EG with the broken buy.
The only rifles
One
on the
flash
other
is
side
good.
of the
No
map
one to
here.
swing off the back of it. 3 people
It's
here
gonna
on
be
this one.
Pistols.
Zasna just
It's gonna
take
be
the
classics
TP.
and sheriffs. Even Ye's on the
Oh,
other
they got
side.
heavy
Headhunter's
shut
not
down
gonna
on
be a
this one. They
factor.
got to go back.
I think 100 Thieves hear all that utility, think it's going to be a stack, or expecting someone to have crept through.
2 months is
down
definitely
into
not
mid, so this
soon.
will give
Wait,
EG
really?
some time.
That's
EG's
Google,
main
man.
issue is that even though they have 3 players
Is
towards A,
two
they don't have
mums
any
considered
utility to stall that
soon?
hit apart from Supa's wall. No snake bite.
Surely an AI's
no
got my
paranoia
back
from
here.
Derek. Icy's stun
Oh
is
man, the
on
AI is
other side
actually
of the
calling me
world.
out, dude.
So unless Hundred Thieves space
What
really
the hell?
poorly getting in here,
That's messed
surely
up.
they can find all the trades.
Well,
TP, flash, Supa.
oh god.
No shot there.
Yep.
In a position to make a play, but overwhelmed and outgunned.
But that's just good spacing getting into the site. Even
Yep.
a little bit of the bait jump through from Asuna, teleporting out, pulling crosshairs. It's those details that 100 Thieves need to be locked in on.
And they have been up until this point. That's what's going to get them to 10. Barring an absolute miracle from Icy and Ye. And well, really no reason not to go for it.
Well, Icy might as well save.
Do they dare? Surely not. Icy's getting out. Maybe Ye gets a parting gift, a consolation in the round, but 100 Thieves will get to 10.
It's been a bit of a quieter half from Ye so far than we're used to.
Standing.
He got his, though.
He got his. But I also think a large part of it is because 100 Thieves have been either walking around as a group or being fairly diligent in the util they're using. On top of the fact, Ye has been playing a lot more of these passive angles.
I just scrolled up and seen some of your comments. That's crazy behavior.
And that's a bit of an oddity for EG. Only 3 rounds left in regulation.
You know, I want to draw attention to something that you brought up earlier, and that was around all of the traps that EG had set up the last time they played Corrode, all the different looks they had, particularly B-main. Again, not interested in pulling any of those out of the bag.
It really feels like they've gone away from traps and are just looking to be able to brawl with each other on response. That's why they're taking the more passive lines to get rotates in through mid so they can come support their side anchors. They're playing as a pack instead of...
Yeah, they pretty much switched it up. I mean, this is what they were doing, just over towards B the whole time. Pressure.
And to be fair, it's caused
Into sight
100
here
Thieves
on the
to
other side.
spend a lot more time in their rounds, clearing out space, being afraid of what could snap at them at a given
What have
moment.
they got? Omenor.
But it also means
Asuna with
that
this orb
100
gets
Thieves just
Yoro.
work together as 5. There's very rarely the forward
3
input
passing
in the
here
early
for it.
stack
Omenor
from
goes
EG.
over towards
Oh, they
heaven. No
fully
one in
set this.
heaven. Icy
Xander's
goes round to
TP
meet him.
cancels it out. Meanwhile,
Omen
Derek
ult on the
does a bit of the same.
rotate.
Now
4
Asuna
passing here.
popping his ult,
Omen flash is good
pushing
though.
forward, looking for any info he can find.
Damn, this
Cryo
Omen
swings out.
flash
Nature
really
to
wrecked
recover.
them.
Cryo with 3. Asuna comes out of his TP and drops Derek.
Dude, EG have
What a
no
hit
money.
from the
Ye has
attack.
got to save
Ye
this.
is nowhere to be found.
The site hit was pretty nice though.
100 Thieves
Xander
just
did a lot.
dismantled that B site.
Cleared
And
heaven.
100 Thieves have
Cancelled. Omen flash
evaporated
across the
the
site.
lead.
Hit
And
2.
that's with 3 players stacked there. That's with the quick Omen ult from Derek to
You saw a lot on the
support
minimap
into
from the
site.
Yoro.
No. All the utility. Asuna's ultimate giving the intel too, just punishing those side players. Look at where the bodies are dropping, by the way. 3 in the exact same position. Those are all kills from Cryo
Yeah.
He's trying to use the crowd.
on the entry.
Christy, this was an 8-4 half.
Bye-bye, operator.
Well,
Bye-bye lead.
I mean, Ye has
We're
his
tied
ult
at
though.
11.
100 Thieves have brought it all the way back.
Oh gosh, the money's terrible too.
It
If
couldn't
there's
get any
ever a
worse.
Ye round,
Okay, Ye's got the
if
chamber
there's
up,
ever
but
a Ye
that'll be
round
it.
to restore
Enjoy
faith
this.
in the
Oh,
Ye
keep swinging
chamber,
into Cryo.
it's right
He
here.
welcomes the action.
One enemy.
I felt like a passenger princess this round.
Okay,
Can you imagine being a
Here we
passenger
go,
princess
big
at
ult.
24 and 14?
That
I
round,
mean they
I
got
suppose.
nothing on the back of it really.
Real
Hero gun,
geniuses.
hero ult,
They have the
stinger.
op for Ye. They have a gun for Icy.
Superman
That
literally
is it.
has a
B
classic
site
no
is still
armor,
weak.
and
EG
he's playing
continue
solo over towards B, so
to leave these anchors isolated.
Couldn't have
100
gone
Thieves
much
just
better
realized
than-
they can run
than this for
exits. They
100
don't
Thieves.
need depth in their calling, it appears.
double scan goes
Supa has to
in.
get out. Supa can't stay.
It
Yeah, with the classic.
clears everywhere. They don't take
in the
too much
post,
space.
100
Big jewel
Thieves
at
have
middle.
Basically always fought up into elbow. Now Xander is
that's
gone. Hold on.
That's a
Just
huge
one,
pick.
but that
An
is the
extra
rifle.
gun down
And
for
now
them
100
if they
Thieves
want
are
it.
pressured to take more
No
forward
one
space
goes
to
for
take
it.
this fight into the waiting arms of EG.
There are 2 here. Nature's close by.
With a sheriff.
EU off
It's
site.
not just Supa. That shock's gonna hurt. The
Oh
spit's even
boy.
better.
The paranoia hits all of them.
Oh, there it
Is there
goes.
even more magic? Is there more that these villains can cook up?
Icy tanks half,
It's all
and
on
he's
EU.
too
He's
far
so
away,
far out
and
of
he
the
got
play.
half, so that's
Making a
just done.
stick, he's too far gone.
What a mess.
It's over.
EG do it again.
What on earth? I just want you to watch this paranoia from Derek. This is what wins the round from EG in the replay. There will be 3 players in backside as EG are ready to fight out of elbow. They will all be blinded. That one ability, doesn't matter what guns EG have. Right after this, paranoia collects on all 3. Icy comes in from behind. All those guys are blinded.
Thanks.
Dude, that killer
Magic
mid
gets one
was
more double op
was
here.
so
EU
big.
has it on
Okay,
the
1
attack.
go for EG on this one.
Unreal. Meanwhile, Ye on the other side, Cryo
Kess definitely looking at getting
thrown before the fight.
an orb here.
It's a double Odin.
Prowler goes out,
With
free
the
B orb on this one.
Playing de-escalation, he's taken out.
Only one Odin now. Cryo picks up the op.
And now with this pressure down into mid, 100 Thieves are sort of split right down the middle of the map. Got 2 players headed to A main. Spike can't take the quick rotate, so they'll leave Cryo here.
He's prepared for that jump spot. Saw Crosshair a little bit higher than head level.
This round again comes down to the chambers.
Icy hears
because
that.
Ye is isolated on A. Cryo decides not to go for the lurk. They're going to challenge just this one man.
Waiting with the dog. Ye takes a step back. Now playing in his tether. Waiting for the swing. Wait,
He can't TP. It's on the middle of sight. He has to leave.
the paranoia out. Manages to get away.
Okay, I mean, they get the
Safely.
plant down.
But EG
They go to
have
fade up
struggled
to
to
try
get back
push.
into
Where
the
do they
site
decide to
without
push?
any
Gotta be
foothold
spawn,
here.
right?
They have numbers.
Yeah,
have
it's a weird one
numbers,
because
but
it's like
Supa's on the
spawn
other
makes
side of the
sense to
world.
push,
Kess
but
has
no
the
one's
Nightfall to fight
really
back
in the
towards
best place
spawn.
to do this.
Trigger at the ready, waiting for the right time.
Here it comes.
Pull it, and there it goes. Only one tag.
Oh, he
Paranoia
got
out as
that.
well.
He got the defensive omen flash out of him.
100 Thieves refusing to give this side up.
You can't wait for much longer.
And now EG go. They've managed to get
That one's
past
gonna
this.
go wild on
Playing behind the
sight.
smoke.
Oh my goodness, Xander as well, bro. Xander did so much. Of course we go
100 Thieves have brought
OT
it
here.
all the way back to overtime.
That's
Down
incredible.
8-4 at the half.
Dude, how did Xander get 3 though?
They snowball these early rounds and then lock in at the end.
Evil geniuses need to stay alive. This is their year. Christianity settles in overtime.
So much pressure weighing in the back of their minds. Remember, the 2-round difference in stage 1. Their whole year would be different.
Potter has never taken a map
I
off
like
of 6.
the little bait
Ever.
from Asuna
And
though.
now it's even simpler than the map.
By
It's
2
just
bullets
lead by
TP'd.
2. It'll once again come down to those 2 rounds to finally beat Zix, to finally beat
Well,
100 Thieves.
we're in overtime on
to
Corrode,
just
and I
stay
guess
alive in this tournament.
somehow it's whoever wins the defense round is gonna win.
Can they get through this little battle
On an
scar?
8-4,
Yes,
8-4
but
attack.
on top?
And while EG's attack was dominant, so much of it came down to the lurk play, the individuals stepping up when it mattered most.
Icy's been inserted, but they know he's there. Surely there's more on the other side.
He's
gonna push it! But Austin was there with waiting arms.
Big Joe.
Sells the whole round
Oh,
to
the
that
flash was
moment,
good.
and now
Do they
the
overheat? They messed up last time they
individuals
did this.
fumble. Evil geniuses are
Well, at
routed.
least they all did it with 4.
It's all falling apart for
I thought
the
they were gonna
attack.
for sure go back there. Spike down though. Probably why they just sent it.
100 Thieves may have just snatched this thing away.
There it is, man. Defense round.
And so Ye and Supa forced to try to find a timing. The problem is 40 seconds left.
How many times has Supa been in this position this game?
Yeah, but this time the hourglass is all the
30
way
seconds
down.
left. Last player
Can't
standing.
even really manufacture a kill.
Extra little bullet to the body.
Now Ye understands he's the lamb to the slaughter. He'll take one with him, but 100 Thieves, series point.
A statement there in the first round of OT. And it starts with this fight up into the smoke. I mean, Asa's full stunned. I understand why Icy's going in there behind it. but he just gets diffed anyways.
And I was praising Icy earlier for the aggressive confidence with which he's played. And so I don't
Surely they get shut down over towards A. Oh, okay, they're actually doing it. Shut down over towards B main. We're in place smoke, and then we're doing the Omen Flash. Because they have just been getting this AWP all the time for free. Every single time, just B main control. One Prowler, that's it. This time, Prowler went in and just insta got shot.
Into A.
It's not going to come.
Well, the quiet is concerning for EG. Surely they would have seen something with Supa.
It's the classic.
So they anticipate the A hit.
It's the fake B into insta pop over towards A. I see. Big round from you. Oh no.
To turn it and gets punished. A 4v4 though as the trade's there. Asuna down.
Last time Ye could not hold his own on A. The support is delayed, but slowly moving in for Evil Geniuses. Now he waits.
Can he do it again? Can he deliver? No! Ye down! 100 Thieves one step closer.
Flash TP.
For Evil Geniuses, hope dies last. Into the swing they go. And into death. It follows. Nature and Supa to try to keep this up, but they're so far apart from each other.
Standing ahead.
Thrown away from the play. Outnumbered and outgunned. And as the possibility of this ticks away as the spike gets further and further down, it's only one found. Supa's gonna have to 1v3. Can he pull off a miracle? Can he face 3?
They actually came back on this. That's wild. Okay, 2-0. 2-0 for 100 Thieves. They still keep their bind Corrode going strong. And it's a rough year from EG. It's a rough year from these.
The comeback confirmed for 100 Thieves. Grit